Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well, and we're getting close. We're getting close to the end of the school year. And if you have children, they're gonna be graduating pretty soon. They're gonna be graduate. If you teach preschool like me, my preschool class gonna be graduating, and I'm having some sadness. I'm having some sadness. So I don't know if this is gonna be a funny episode. I don't know if I'm gonna get funny on this. I don't know if this is gonna be a rant of some sort. I don't know. But the bottom line is we're getting to the end of the year, and I've been teaching preschool for 10 years. 10 years. I started off in the basement teaching CCD classes to 3-year-olds, to 5-year-olds. And ever since then, 10 years later, I'm teaching my own class by myself with 9 students a day, 5 days a week. And I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. But prior to that, I was teaching like 20 kids a day, and sometimes 21 kids a day, depending on what the day was or whatever. And we had so many graduates, and it was a crazy situation. And every year, me and my daughters would get together and we come up with the songs, we choreograph, and we make the clothes, we make the backdrops, and I'd go and we set up the lighting, and it was a whole big thing. But you know what? This is the first year that I gotta say I opted out of it. I opted out of doing that. This is a new job, new school, and something hit me. Something really hit me about children. And I'm gonna get a little serious with you for a second here. What I realized is that it's all well and good to put on a show. You know, you want to put a show on for the parents for graduation or whatever. But if you go to a graduation, a college graduation, high school graduation, the kids sitting on the lawn, and they call you up. You receive your graduation or whatever, your diploma, and you move on. And then parents clap, and it's a thing. And then you go out afterwards, and you eat, and you celebrate, whatever. But what we ended up doing is we ended up turning into a talent show. It turned into a talent show for I don't know how many years, and I personally stopped for a little bit because the beginning of this year I was like, oh, we're gonna, I shouldn't say anything. I should just, I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to go through the talent show thing again. Maybe that's not what God intended. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not intended to be stressed out for. We used to stop practicing after December, and the kids graduate in June. So from December to June, practicing 5 days a week, twice a day. Kids didn't want to practice. We had kids crying on the tables. We had kids that were just flipping out. Kids didn't want to be up in front of everybody on stage. They were embarrassed, scared. They didn't know what was going on. And we're talking 3 to 5-year-olds, and then the ones that were graduating were the 4 to 5-year-olds or whatever. But while you're practicing with the 5-year-olds, you got the 3-year-olds and the 4-year-olds are kind of like in the distance, and I don't know, just to me, I felt like I need to just let things go this year. I feel like I needed to let things go. It's a whole new school. It's a whole new situation. And I stopped for a second. I had a little girl come up to me, and I said, what do you want to do for graduation? And every year, me and my kids would come up with this thing, these big elaborate dance numbers and everything. And I found myself getting angry at the children. I'd be getting angry at the children. I'd be raising my voice. I wanted things done a certain way, and things had to be perfect this way, things had to be perfect that way, because I wanted to put on such a great show for the parents. And then I realized, I'm like, wow, man, that's like, I'm like my father. I'm like my father of preschool teachers. I'm yelling at the kids to do something that they don't want to do. Why? Because they're 5 years old and they don't want to do it. And the shows themselves, I was so proud of them and everything. But then this year, something clicked. It was just like reality set in. I'm like, maybe it doesn't have to be that way. Maybe graduation for a 5-year-old child should be just that. It should be, a basic slideshow of the parents seeing their children as babies growing up into the fun that they had in the school. So you get your baby pictures, and then you go into them going into the preschool, their first year at school, and then you got them hanging around with their friends type thing, and then you end it off with like all the wonderful things we did all year long. And while they're doing that, the kids get ready in their caps and gowns, and they come out, and the parents just lose it because they're just happy to see their kids in the caps and gowns after they just got that whole emotional roller coaster of a slideshow. And what's cool about this one this year is usually what would happen is after the graduation, like the parents would go one way and we'd go another way, you know what I mean? And we'd go out to eat or something like that as a staff or whatever. But this year is different. This year it's kind of cool because the owner is formulating this whole thing where the parents and the teachers and the directors and of all the schools are going to be all in one building, and we're going to eat there. You know, we're going to have stuff to eat. You know, there's going to be snacks and things to eat and everything, and we get to communicate with the parents afterwards. So it's not like kind of like a hit and run. To me, I felt like sometimes it was a little bit like a hit and run. Like, let's take a picture and then they got to go. You know, people got to go. But instead, she's kind of isolating everything all in one area, and the parents don't have to leave. We get to talk to them for a while, and I get to spend a little more time with their child, because I gotta be perfectly honest with you, you know, because of the owner of this school, it's very, I become very close to the children. Okay, they are truly my friends. I mean, they come over and they give me hugs. They tell me they love me. They at the end of the day, you know, they're like, have a nice day. I'll see you later. I miss you already, or stuff like it. And to me, I don't know, that to me, that's what preschool teaching is all about. I mean, it's the keeping the kids safe, teaching the kids, having some kind of bond with them, because you don't know what they're going through at home. You don't know what their home lives are like. You don't know what, when they walk out that door, what's good. They might have the best parents in the world. Don't get me wrong. But then again, it's like more like usually like an 80 percentage. You know what I mean? Like some of them have wonderful, wonderful, wonderful parents. Some of them don't have any parents. Some of them have people that they just live with. So some are in foster care. I mean, I've dealt with so many different types of children throughout the 10 years that I've been with, that it's like I don't even try to second guess it anymore. I'm kind of just, listen, I'm here for the next 8 hours with you. You're going to get nothing but love and care for. I'm going to treat you with respect. I'm going to treat you like you're important. I'm going to make sure that you are happy and taken care of for the time that you're with me, because you're important to me. And yeah, I got to tell you, this is the first year. It's strange, because I never thought this was going to happen. I've been like kind of bummed. Usually I'm able to just disconnect. I just disconnect. I used to take my summers off because teaching these kids how to do their dance routines and everything like that would drain me. I mean, all of the yelling and the running back and forth and the dancing and you got to do this, you got to do that, and then preparing for this and preparing for that, and then worrying about the lighting and worrying about the music and worrying about the this and worrying about the that and worrying about the, it's too much worries. It was just way too many worries, and I came from a life of worries. I kind of went from worry to more worry. You know what I mean? It's like everything had to be perfect. I wanted things to be perfect. But when it comes to kids, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, kids are gonna make mistakes. Kids are gonna do things that you don't expect them to do. They don't have to be perfect little people. They're allowed to have fun. They're allowed to enjoy themselves. So I'm really looking forward to this year's graduation. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen. I mean, the owner did give me, you know, we are able to work together to produce something, and it's gonna be cute. But it doesn't have to, it's not killing me. It's not killing me this year to the point where I'm like, I need to take an entire summer off to recoup from all of the pain and suffering, you know, of you know, sewing clothes together or dancing over and over again twice a day. You know, I'm a big guy. I shouldn't be dancing to begin with. What am I, John Belushi? I shouldn't be doing no cartwheels and dancing and flips and all stuff like that. I shouldn't be doing any of that stuff. Maybe I should. Maybe help me lose some weight. I don't know. But I with that said, we're getting to the end of the year, and for you to have kids that are graduating, congratulations to you. Congratulations to them, and you know, because as parents, you worked hard to get them where they were, where they are, and where they're gonna be. And as children, if you're graduating this year, congratulations to you, because you worked hard to get where you're going. You know what I mean? And it's only gonna get better from here on in. I think I see the future being very, very bright. You know, every year I've never given a speech. I've never gone up and given a speech. This year I'm kind of feeling a little torn. I'm feeling like I should be giving a speech this year, because I got to tell you, there's some kids that I'm just gonna miss. I'm gonna miss so much, and it's strange because, you know, for doing this for 10 years and being able to like okay, this is your graduating class, and they're just leaving, and you're like, okay, I'm leaving, all right, no big deal, you know. New class will be here after the summer. Yeah, I don't feel that way this year. I feel like, you know, there's gonna be a empty space, you know, where some of these kids are gonna come walking up the stairs, and I'm not gonna have those certain kids walk up the stairs in the morning, and there's gonna be a space missing. There's gonna be a hole in my heart for some of these kids. It's gonna be a definite hole in my heart, and I'm hoping that my class next year I'll get new kids, and they'll be good kids, and I'm hoping I get a few of them that will fill that hole. But I won't ever forget this class. This class was very, very important to me. This was like a whole new beginning. You know, the first class I ever had was amazing, and then I had certain kids that just changed my life throughout the course of my whole career as a preschool teacher. And then this class right here is just, to me, they're like family, and the parents are like family. They contact me all the time, and we go back and forth. So I mean, it means a lot to me. It means a lot. I got packages. I got packages, people, and I'm gonna open them up. I'm gonna grab one at a time. I got a cutting device over here. I'm all ready to go, and I have a brand new tablet that I should be editing on, and I'm running out of space. I don't know, on my recording devices, but for some reason I'm so stubborn. I spent a lot of money for this iPad Pro Max, whatever the heck this thing is, supposed with the special Pro Tools and everything. And I'm afraid to use it because I spent so much money on it. So I think I'm just being stupid, because now it's just gonna go to waste and sit there collect dust. No, I think I'm gonna put it to use for there. I think I'm gonna put the slideshow together on it. So here we go. First thing we got here, coming from a blow out of here video, and it is a copy of Pretty Baby, starring Brooke Shields. This was, I believe, her first ever role, and almost impossible to find. I guess it's available on DVD. The Blu-ray is difficult to find. I've never seen it before. I'm waiting for a Criterion Collection version of it, but this was the closest I could get. Can't tell you too much about it because I don't know too much about it. All I know is it stars Brooke Shields, and it made one of the top 10 Brooke Shields movies of all time. I'm not a super Brooke Shields fan. I did enjoy her in there was a movie that she did with George Burns. Can't remember the name of it, but I used to watch her. I used to come on Cinemax, so I used to watch her all the time. And of course, you got the Blue Lagoon. You know, you got that one going on. Next thing we have here is from Turntable Stores. Turntable. The Turntable Store. Something PA. And it's a copy of The Great Rock and Roll Swindle, starring the Sex Pistols. Yes. I've been collecting Sex Pistols stuff lately. That's where I've been at lately. Sex Pistols. Started with the Rollins band, okay? Because I was going with Black Flag, and then Henry Rollins and the Rollins band. I already have all the Ramones stuff, so I was like, I started listening to all this punk stuff on YouTube, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have some stuff from the Sex Pistols that I need to add to my collection. So I picked up. They said that this was a good movie. I don't know. I have seen snippets of this. Not as good as the other documentary that I own about the Sex Pistols. Here we go. We got something here from REM Group, California. Somebody fell down the stairs out there. Don't know who it was. We'll worry about that later. Oh, it's my copy of Knock at the Cabin by M. Night Shyamalan. And who doesn't love an M. Night Shyamalan movie? Hopefully this is one of his better M. Night Shyamalan movies. He did have a couple of stinkers. What was that? What was that one stinker that he had there that to this day I'm still kind of, it was The Village. The Village was like, eh. But then he did another one that was like really like, was it The Happening? Might have been The Happening. I don't know. Village, Happening, one of them two were kind of like, you know what I mean? I bought this used, so there's no digital code, just a DVD and a Blu-ray. I liked it for the fact that it has is it Ben? No, I was gonna say Benfica. It's not Benfica. It's Baptista. The guy from this guy right here. The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. It looked like it was gonna be a good movie. And my last pickup for the day, And yeah, this wasn't a cheerful video. This was this was a congratulations video. This was a congratulations. It was number one. Thank you for subscribing. I finally hit my monetization period there. I haven't received any money, but I am in the monetization zone. So hopefully, if you guys like, share, and subscribe to stuff, then I'll build up my whatever. And now I got to work on my TikTok. Last thing I have in the mail here is, I'll be saving that. That's a perfectly good, I think, record cover thing, whatever. And then this is still sealed, so I'm probably never even gonna open this up. This is more product. The Sex Pistols box set. This was actually, it says band. These are interviews with the Sex Pistols. Now these go along with these, okay, which I've been collecting for a while. The Nevermind the Bullocks, the Sex Pistols Live 76, and the one that came in about a month ago, whatever, 76, 77, with all these other stuff there. And then I was like, you know what? I don't have any interview stuff. Maybe I should pick up some interview stuff. And I realized that this was part of a, it's the same size box sets. It's the same size, so it will fit perfectly in with my collection of Sex Pistols memorabilia. And I did order recently a Johnny Rotten and a Sid Vicious 1/6 scale figure, which I'll probably be unboxing. One's coming from Japan, so that's probably going to take a little while. And then the other one is, I think, somewhere in New Jersey somewhere. So I think that one will probably be showing up any day now. And with that said, my friends, I thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing, for sharing, for helping with the algorithm. Yeah, this was a little bit of a, it's getting to the end of the year. It's getting to the end of the year. So my mind just ain't right. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on. A little bit worried about things. I want to make sure that everything falls into place. And there's a lot of different things going on right now. And with that said, my friends, I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.